I'm doing it all kinds of wrong today. I apologize. I'm all fuckered up, dude. I'm not doing so well. One thing. Hang on. It sounds like it's almost over. It is almost over. Shit. Just I'm doing it perfect. No, I'm not. There it is. All right. Without messing up the whole thing. Haha. Welcome. I thought I could do it. I'm not doing it. I apologize. Look, give me some grace because I kind of know what's going on. So, welcome to the party bed. We are reading this great ass, well, it's kind of a trilogy, and we're reading it. It's called God Said, because God did not say that. I don't care. He did not say that, and they didn't mean it the way they say it. All that bullshit is out of context. So we're going to put it in context. So, welcome. I know some people might be watching because of my Christmas video. We are in the Old Testament. So, whoever quit watching didn't even hear it. So, we're in the Old Testament. We're on the book Ezekiel, and we are not even halfway through it. And we're trying to get done by the new year because we're trying to read the Ethiopian Bible. So we're going to run through Ezekiel if I can keep my mouth shut. And also, we have our fun character, God. Well, he's not really. Yeah, no, he's a fucking character. And he is talking a lot of shit. He is really mad inside Ezekiel's head because these people are just fucking with him, man. And he is at his limit. So he is really mad inside Ezekiel's head. So there will be a lot of shit talking. So if shit talking offends you, I'm sorry, but God does a lot of shit talking. Like a lot of shit talking. So I don't remember what chapter we're on. Oh, yeah, no. We are on chapter 17. And this is a really interesting chapter because God's like really mad at these people because they're coming flamboyant. They're becoming flamboyant. But then God's like, oh yeah, these more flamboyant people than you are about to fuck y'all up. Like, God is out of control. Like, he is so mad at these people. So, the word of the Lord came to me again because he is just really mad and he's scrolling on his internet and then comes up with this great idea because he sees these people. Hi, Miss Muddy. I don't, oh, man. God's scrolling on God internet because God can do that. And he sees this place and he's like, "Oh yeah, these are my guys. Right here, I'm going to use these guys to bust these guys' ass. And then I'm going to get rid of these guys." He's so out of control. Look, he is fucking out of control. Look, here we go. So, the word of the Lord came to me saying, um,
Yo, dude, I got a riddle for you. And then you got to tell these terrible ass people. And then we're going to figure out what it means. Yeah. I mean, I know what it means. I'm sure I do. Uh, but I thought of it. So you got to give it to these guys because, oh, yeah. Hi, I'm God and God voice. Hi, welcome. I love to see you guys. Look, I'm so happy right now. So, hi, I'm God and God voice, and I've got uh I have super ADHD, and they don't make God size Ritalin. And things are about to happen because I'm really pissed off in Ezekiel's head right now. I remember this happening. Look, I I might have fucked him up just a little bit, but it's okay because he'll get better. Yeah, at least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So let me tell you what this guy said. And Nikki will say hi, or hi. Nikki will say hi to all of you in the chat in a little bit. So stick with her. Okay, anyway, Ezekiel, you got to give a riddle and a parable to these terrible ass people and tell them I said a great eagle with large wings and large pinions full of feathers of various colors came to Lebanon and took from the cedar the highest branch. He cropped off its topmost young twig and carried it to a land of trade. He set it in the city of merchants. He took some of it, no, he took some of the seed of the land and planted it in a fertile field. He placed it by abundant waters and set it like a willow tree. It grew and became a spreading vine of low stature. Its branches turned toward him, but its roots were under it. So it became a vine, brought forth branches, and put forth shoots. This thing was pretty fucking awesome, but we got to hear what else it said because I don't remember this part because it's a tree. I don't remember it. I think you terrible ass people were being terrible at the time. Took my mind off the vine. I'm just kidding. You don't even know about this vine. But there was another great eagle with large wings and many feathers. And behold, this vine bent its roots toward him and stretched his branches toward him from the garden terrace where it had been planted, that he might water it. It was planted in good soil by many waters to bring forth branches to bear fruit and become a majestic vine. I think I understand that. I think I know what that means. Let's say these terrible ass people, do they know what it means? Probably not, because this is some smart people shit. And I'm smart as fuck, because I said so. Okay. It brung forth branches uh, that bear fruit and became a majestic vine. So, listen, will it thrive? Will it not pull up its roots and cut off its fruit and leave it to wither? All of its spring leaves will wither, and no great power or many people will be needed to pluck it up by its roots. Behold, it is planted. Will it survive? Will it thrive? Man, what I say, up by its root. Will it thrive? Will it not utterly wither when the east wind touches it? It will wither like the shit in Nikki K's garden. It is a thing, okay? But there it will wither in the garden where it grew. Look, tell these fucking assholes now. Do you not know what these things mean? Son, stupid is stupid does, sir. Yeah, that's you people. Tell them. Indeed, the king of Babylon went to Jewland and took its king and princes and led them with him to Babylon. And he took the king's offspring, made a covenant with him, and put him under oath. He also took away the mighty of the land, that the kingdom might be brought low and not lift itself up, but that by keeping his covenant it might stand. But he fucked around and found out. He fucked around and found out. Will he prosper? Will he who does such things escape? Can he break a covenant and still be delivered? Answer that, assholes. Because I swear on myself. Look, you people make me lie on myself, but I ain't fucking lying this time. So I swear up myself. Uh, Surely in the place where the king dwells, who made him king. Wait a minute. I I word magic the fuck out of these people like one time because, I'm tricksy. So I kept my word, but backwards. Yeah, it was some whole fucked up shit. I don't even remember what happened, but I am tricksy as shit sometimes. Just a heads up. Okay, let's go. I swear on myself, surely in the place where the king dwells, who made him king? Who has he despised? Who, whose covenant he broke? With him in the midst of Babylon, he shall die, nor with will Pharaoh with his mighty army and great company do anything in the war. When they heap up a siege mound and build a wall to cut off many persons, since he despised the oath by breaking the covenant, and in fact gave his hand and still did all these things, he shall not escape. Look, I swear on myself, surely my oath which he despised, and my covenant which he broke, I will re- recompense. Recompense. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. I know that word, but man, I don't think I've ever seen that word spelt before. I don't know. But anyway, he'll recompense on his own head. I will spread my net over him, and he shall be taken in my snare. See what I said? I'm kind of tricksy. I will bring him to Babylon and try him there for treason, which he committed against me. All his fugitives, all his troops shall fall by the sword, and those who remain shall be scattered to every wind, and you will know the fuck I is. I will take also one of the highest branches of the high cedar and set it out. I will crop, I will crop off from the topmost of its young twigs a tender one, and will plant it on a high and prominent mountain, on the mountain height of these terrible ass people. I will plant it, and it will bring forth boughs. I don't know what that means, but okay. And bear fruit, and be a majestic cedar. Under it will dwell all kinds of birds. In the shadow they will dwell, and all the trees of the field will know who I is. Have brought down the high tree and exalted the low tree, dried up the green tree, and made the dry tree flourish. I, the Lord, have spoken, and I did it.
I just want to say that last part right there, he's talking about us. He's talking about all the people that they shit on. He's talking about us. Oh, people left. Hi, Seven. Hi, Preacher. Hi, Neil. Hi, Muddy. Hi, Nun. How are you doing, Nun? I need to. I know what I need to do. 7, preacher. Hi, Neil. Hi, Miss Muddy. Hi, business. I know you're not here anymore, but hi. Hi, Chris. Anybody else? Nope. Just you guys. Hi, guys. There were people here, but nobody wanted to stay because I'm awesome. And everybody, you know, the people that live, or the people that live, they get, if they get offended, then they love God. I don't know. Because people don't like when God has a personality. No people like that, except for like the super weird people, which is us, and we're the ones that Jesus would love more. Miss Muddy, I've been thinking about that coffee cup, and I was thinking, is coffee gonna taste different in it because it's made of clay? Oh, they might have left because you said like and subscribe, and that would be terrible. But people come back sometimes. I mean, not all the time, but sometimes people get interested again and they're like, what the fuck is that chick talking about? And then they come back. I don't know. What do you think, Miss Muddy? Because we're in between chapters, real quick. And I don't know how we're going to get through this book before the first of the year. I don't know. We're not going to be able to get through this book before the first of the year. But I'm not stopping it again. I always stop the Bible. I don't think so. I have had coffee in that cup. Okay. Took a break from research and writing. Okay. Did you ever get on those websites, Ricky? Or preacher? Sorry. You're the mad preacher. We're no longer calling you Ricky because we need to get you name recognition out there. Oh, we're on Ezekiel 18, and there's like 48 chapters. We got to get through 30 chapters in a couple days, and I don't think that's going to happen. Because you know how long it took me to edit that fucking Christmas video because I talk too much. Yeah. And I should have got that God voice thing in the beginning. I need to start doing that. And Miss Muddy, are you sending me your coffee cup? Because that means that we are like best friends. Because I would never send anybody my coffee cup unless we were like best friends. And you know what? I can send you a coffee cup. And then we can trade coffee cups. Because I can send you the pumpkin one. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll be like that book, The Traveling Pants. The Sisters of the Traveling Pants. We could be the Sisters of the Coffee Cups. Yeah. And then we can get uh the other Firefly and Red Feather to send us coffee cups. And we'll send them coffee cups. And then we'll be the Sisters of the Coffee Cups. I'm so cheesy, but I'm down to do it. I'll send really nice coffee cups. Well, no, they would be really nice coffee cups because Dustin buys them in coffee cups all the time. I have a lot of coffee cups, I think. I think I do. Is that a cheesy idea? That might be a cheesy idea, but then we have to pay. Yeah, no, we're gonna do that. Traveling coffee cups. I think I could get Dawson to do that. Man, I wish people would have stayed. There was like 8 people here. And then like 5 people left. That's so sad. But they'll be back. They will be back. Wait, wait. I'm echoing. Okay. Okay. So we're going on to chapter 18. We're on a smoke break real quick. We're between chapters. So whoever just came in, we are going on chapter 18. And God's going to be talking shit again inside Ezekiel's head. But they don't make God-sized Prozac. So God's on a tear. It's like days. He's been mad inside Ezekiel's head for days. And poor Ezekiel, because they didn't have Prozac back then either. Poor Ezekiel. He was probably walking around like a madman. So, let's go on to chapter 18. I drank some coffee. Well, I got coffee right here. Well, it's almost gone. And buckle up indeed, Chris. Did I say hi to you because I meant to? And do you want to join the coffee cup club? We're all going to trade coffee cups and it's going to be amazing. We're gonna be like the chat of traveling coffee cups. Yeah. Because that's a fun thing. We don't have pants. Well, Muddy sends me clothes. So, and she's sending me a coffee cup. And I got the perfect coffee cup I'm gonna send her. It's pumpkins. Like 2 pumpkins on top of each other is gonna be great. And she's sending me a coffee cup made of clay. Anyway, we're on chapter 18 and get ready because God is about to talk so much shit. Again, he's so mad at these people. Way mad at these people. Okay. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It's highly important. Okay. The word of the Lord came to me again. Did Ezekiel ever tell him to give him a day off? Like, wait, give me a day, bro.
What do you mean when you use this proverb concerning the land of these terrible ass people? The fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children. Are you okay? Are you okay? What was that sound? Okay. Anyway, the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are on edge.
The dad gets drunk and beats the kids. That's what that means. The dad eating sour grapes, so getting drunk and beating on his kids. Because that's what real men do. Like, fuck the fuck off.
I swear to God. I swear to me. I swear to me. You shall no longer use this proverb in the land of these terrible ass fucking people. If this Bible needs baby powder, I really need to do that. But I am so fucking lazy. Behold, all souls are mine. The soul of the Father and the soul of the Son is mine. The soul who sins shall die. But if a man is just and does what is lawful and right, and has not eaten on the mountains, nor lifted his eyes to see idols of the house of these terrible ass fucking people, nor defiled his neighbor's wife, because get your own, the honeymoon will wear off after like 4 days. Quit it. Nor approached a woman during her impurity. I mean, that there is. Okay, fine, don't do that. If he has not oppressed anyone, but has restored the debtor his pledge, has robbed no one by violence, but has given his bread to the hungry. That's why food banks are important. Uh, what is happening? Okay. And covered the naked with clothing. If he has not exacted usury, nor taken any crease but has withdrawn his hand from iniquity and has executed true judgment between mano y mano or mm, mano di mano. If he has walked in my statutes and kept my judgments faithfully, it, that's a word by itself. That means do it. He is just. He shall surely live, says me. If he begets a son who is a robber or a shedder of blood, that usually happens when the parent is a good guy, he has a bad son. I don't know why that's a thing because that's not supposed to be a thing. Good fruit bears good fruit. But for some reason, the God people's kids are assholes. It is a thing. And the bad people, their kids sometimes turn out good, depending on the people they're around. It's a thing. It is a thing that's happening. I don't know. Okay. But if he begets a son who is a robber or a shedder of blood, who does any of those things and does, hold on, who does any of these things and does none of those duties, but has eaten on the mountains, done some dirty shit with the neighbor's wife, oppressed the poor and needy, robbed by violence, not restored the pledge, lifted his eyes to the idols, committed abomination. He has exacted usury or taken increase. Shall he then live? Fuck no. He's gonna fuck around and find out. These abominations he shall surely die, and his blood is upon him because I fucking said so. Yeah, because I'm God and stuff. Okay. However, if he begets a son who does, oh, who sees all the sins his father has done and considers, but does not do likewise, he didn't do any of the things that he hasn't done any of these abominable things, has executed my judgments, and walked in my statutes. He shall not die. For the iniquity of his father, he shall surely live. As for his father, because he cruelly oppressed, robbed his brother by violence, and did what is not good, behold, he shall die for his iniquity. As for his father. Oh, the one that was bad, the bad son. So this would be the good guy's grandson. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to answer all of the questions, all of them. Okay. Yet, you say, why should the son not bear the guilt of the father? Because the son has done what is lawful and right, kept all my statutes, and observed them. He shall surely live. but the soul who sins shall die. The Son shall not bear the guilt of the Father, nor the Father bear the guilt of the Son. The righteous, the righteousness of the righteous shall be upon himself, and the wicked of the wicked be upon himself. But if a wicked man turns from his sins which he has committed, keeps all my statutes, and does what is lawful and right, he will live, he shall not die. None of the transgressions which he committed shall be remembered against him. Because of the righteousness which he has done, he shall live. Do I have any pleasure at all that the wicked should die, and not that he should turn from his ways and live? But when a righteous man turns to wickedness and commits iniquity and does all the abominations, shall he live? All the righteousness which he has done shall not be remembered because of the unfaithfulness which he is guilty. And the Son, no, and the sin which he has committed, because of them he shall die. Yet you say, the way of the Lord is not fair. Hear now, you terrible ass people. Is it not my way which is fair, and your ways that are not fair? Yeah, you made a whole bunch of rules after I literally made 10 of them. I made 10 rules, and you turned it into like 1,000. That is all you. Yeah, literally all you. I don't want to hear it. Y'all are like that, not me. I got a peanut or something. I was eating Snicker bars and peanut got caught on my tooth. I don't know. Now it's weird. Okay, yeah, you say. Okay. Is it not my way that's fair? When a righteous man turns away from his righteousness, commits iniquity, and dies in it, is it because of the iniquity which he has did that he died? No. Again, when a wicked man turns away from wickedness and does what is lawful and right, he preserves himself alive because he considers and turns away from the transgression. He shall surely live and not die. Yet, these terrible ass people are like, ah, God's not fair. Oh, you terrible ass people. Is it not my ways which are fair and your ways which are not fair? Because you guys suck. Therefore, I will judge you. Oh, you terrible ass people. Everyone according to his ways. Repent and turn from all your transgressions, so that iniquity will not be your ruin. Cast away from you all the transgressions which you have committed, and get yourselves a new heart and a new spirit. Those are the new eyes we were talking about. You know how God gives you new eyes from the wheel? Right, can't. Okay. No more Snickers bars for me because I don't, it's stuck or something. I don't know. Okay. What you have committed and get a new heart and a new spirit. For why should you die, you fucking terrible ass people? For I have no pleasure in the death of one who dies. Therefore, turn and live. Yeah, look, look. I know I call you terrible, but you could be good people if you wanted, but you don't want to. That's kind of your fault. See everyone just for a little bit. I'll see you in a little bit.
God's out of control. Okay. 119's not that long. It's literally just one page. So, good night, Neil. Sweet dreams. Hi, Miss Mudduck. Welcome back. Hi, Preacher. Are you still here? Chris, are you still here? And I don't think anybody pressed the like button. Well, two people did. Maybe two people. I don't know. Yep, just two people. All those people watched and nobody pressed like. Well, and then they didn't stay very long either. So maybe they hated it. I don't know. I don't much care. Well, no, I really do care because people need to know what's happening. People need to know what the Bible says, and I wish they would stay for it because actually, it's kind of important. I mean, people might not think so, but knowing the Bible at the end of the day is probably the most important thing you should know. Because when you lose everything and you get really depressed, you're running in the background, but I'm trying to shout. It's all right, Preacher. Um, but anyway, like when you're all down in the dumps, the first place you go is the Bible. So why not pop in on one of my sessions so you know you can always come back and hear what God says. And if anybody happens to find CNA Productions, I would love to find him. Oh, yeah. Except for my replays are so fucking long. But editing also takes a long time. And what I need to do is just edit the video after we finish. Just edit it one night. Because I accidentally sleep too long anyway. And I haven't done the dishes in 3 days. 'Cause it was Christmas, and then today, 'cause I was trying to edit that video. Anyway, do you wanna do chapter 19 real quick? So then chapter 20, we only have 28 more chapters to go. I think as long as you are reading for what's good in an earnest way, you're on the right path. That is absolutely true, Chris. That is absolutely true. Thank you. I'm gonna keep that up there because it is true. And I really do want people to know what God said because it's important. Okay. So we're going to do chapter 19 real quick. So then we only got 28 chapters to go. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Okay. Moreover, take up a lamentation for the princes of these terrible ass people and tell them, what is your mother? A lioness. She lays down among the lions and uh among the young lions she nourished her cubs. She brought up one of her cubs, and he became a young lion. He became Simba. He learned to catch prey. He devoured men. The nations also heard of him. He was trapped in their pit, and they brought him with chains to the land of Egypt. When she saw, she waited that her hope was lost. She took another one of her cubs and made him a young lion. He roved among the lions and he became a young lion. He learned to catch prey. He devoured men. He knew their desolate places and laid waste their cities. The land with its fullness was desolated by the noise of his roaring. Then the nations set against him from the providence on every side and spread their net over him. He was trapped in their pit. They put him in a cage with chains and brought him to the king of Babylon. They brought him in nets that his voice should no longer be heard on the mountains of these terrible ass people. Your mother was like a vine in your bloodline, planted by the waters, fruitful and full of branches. Because of many waters, she had strong branches for scepters of rulers. She devoured in stature. She towered in stature above the thick branches and been in her height amid the dense foliage. But she was plucked up in fury, my Tommy gun of fury. She was plucked up. She was cast down to the ground, and the east wind dried her fruit. Her strong branches were withered, broken and withered. The fire consumed them, and now she is planted in the wilderness, in a dry and thirsty land. They need a red solo cup. I fill you up. Fire has come. Wait. Fire has come out from a rod of her branches and devoured her fruit, so that she has no strong branch, a scepter for ruling. This is the lamentation and has become a lamentation. Bye. It was nice talking to you all.
God is crazy. He's a madman. Seriously. God is a madman. So, how was it? But I think God's done talking shit for a little bit. Chapter 20 seems like it might be opposite of God talking shit. Sorry, swallowed that coffee wrong. Okay. So we are literally almost at an hour long. And in 10 minutes, my alarm's going to go off to end. So, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for sleepy time? Because I kind of might be ready for sleepy time. That's kind of depressing. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because people will think about it for a couple days, like, what the fuck was that? And they'll come back. Because it's always how it happens. People are like, what the fuck? Weren't you guys like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just hope that people will come back. But I don't know if you're one of the people that's like, what the fuck? Thank you for watching. You know, most people don't watch past like 2 minutes. It's like, why? We're getting into the good stuff. Oh, Chris gonna do the laundry. I gotta do my laundry. Yep, I definitely gotta do my laundry. Hi, Dad. I'm a good boy. That's Jack. That's my only boy cat. He's a good boy. Well, I guess. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna say goodnight. So, it's time to give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you guys. Never skip the wash. I'm going to, I'm ready for bed. Okay. Okay. So it really is time to give the pillow some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you guys so much. Good night. I don't know why that's so loud. Good night, Chris. Love you. No, that's bad. That no. And nothing. Oh, I need to fix that. Anyway,